Ready? Go!
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Bings. And I'm me. All that we're going to do today is show you an extended clip with director Portamus Haa, which we showed you a little snippet last week when we were trying to decide what the show was supposed to be about. I was looking at the computer and found these files that we had when we were living in Los Angeles. And this was a little while back we did the interview. He's an offbeat, quirky director. His name is Portamus Haa. So we're going to just show you the extended interview of that for today. But a few updates before we do that. Regarding Vegas, some shows are back up now. We got the MGM shows going back up. We had some Caesar shows starting. David Copperfield is back up. Carrot Top is back up. Thunder Down Under is back up. Which I'm surprised they haven't called me yet to be in the show. I'm waiting. Thunder Down Under. Hello. All right, and so shows are coming back to normal. The casinos are, there's still the Palms isn't open and the Rio's not open, but the Strip is open. So, also, I ate at a buffet 3 weeks ago or so. And it was one of two buffets that are open. Now the buffets are not open across the board at all. There was two open at the time. I forgot to tell you. I ate a buffet. It was at South Point, which is not on the Strip. It's a few miles down on the 15. But it was great. It was good to have a buffet. I haven't eaten one since early March. And so remember the challenge I gave you. Once they're open, if you come out to Vegas, you look me up. We go to eat. We have a eating contest. If I eat more than you, you just pay for the meal. If you eat more than me, I give you $100 extra on top of paying for the meal. Does that make sense? Okay. And one more update. This is the current lineup of cereal that I have. Let's show that right there. And so just wanted you to see all the cereals I have. Love cereal, by the way. You know that. All right, so let's go to the interview. We'll show you that, and then we'll come back to say goodbye, and that's it. So here it is. Enjoy quirky, offbeat director Portamus Haa extended interview.
There was a lot of great innovators in the day of film. And film started a long time ago. And the first family, there was a family that posed on a rock for a celluloid shot. And that was the first movie. And people would come from all around to look at the family on a rock. Picture it. They put it on a poster board. It was white. Actually, it wasn't a poster board. It didn't exist at that time. They put it on a fig leaf or some sort of greenery, I think, and for a background. But that was the first movie. And since then, there's been, do you know what on location means? On location, see, Hollywood is the hub of Hollywood, is the hub of California, is the hub of movie making. And I would say, and not every movie was made in Hollywood. Films were made in Europe, in Canada, South America, in Africa. People, in different states, people have filmed in pick a state, Oklahoma, say. People have, in fact, a whole musical was done about Oklahoma. But on location, for those who don't know, mean actually going somewhere and being at that place and you're saying, I'm not in Hollywood in a soundstage, I'm on location. Pick a city in Arizona, say. That's pretty far away, actually, it's a bordering state. But if you were Tallahassee, okay, you're in Tallahassee and you're filming something, you say, I'm on location. And even though 95% of the movies have been done in Hollywood on a soundstage, I'd say 5%, 5 to 8 to 10 or 6 or 3 has been filmed on location. My job as a director is to take a group of people, and I don't like using the word actors because actors constitute the word performance. And there's nothing I hate worse than performance. Performing. You gotta be yourself. You gotta do everything to be yourself, not act like something you're not. So my job is to take a group of people, and that's what I like referring to them, and take them into a dark pit, a dark hole, some dark, say, a tunnel, and lead them. They don't know what's going on. They're in the dark. And it's my job with the understanding. I know what's going on. They don't know. And all of a sudden, out of the darkness comes the light in the end. And they go, I understand now. That is my job. Too many times we give credit to the actor's performance. And we don't, and to me, they're just performing. They are just performing. Craziness and action and emotions and everything else. Just be yourself. Be who you are. That's what I tell everybody I work with. Be yourself. For instance, if you have to play a killer, I mean a real killer. Now, one thing I could do is hire a killer and cast a killer. And the other thing I could do is get an actor or a person to play a killer. Now, how are you going to do that if you haven't killed before? Well, first of all, you simply say, I am a killer. People will believe you. It's that simple. People will believe simplicity. And that's what I'm saying. You look at them and you smile and you go, I'm a killer. And you're a killer. As opposed to, people tend to, they'll put a mean face and they'll cross their eyes and they'll snarl their teeth and go, I'm a killer. And they're just performing and it's not believable. Simply look at the camera. You would look at the camera, and I would tell an actor this. Look at the camera. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Smile. And say, I'm a killer. There. That is believable. Not the performances that everyone puts in. But regardless, I'm here to talk about my innovations. My innovations don't come up from a technical standpoint, because technically I really hadn't studied the art. I rely on others to do a lot for me, but my innovations lie in the verbiage. Now, I've studied a lot of the great innovators, and there was one director who did a movie. Now, the movie was called, Citizen Kane was the name of the movie, I believe. And the director who directed that, God, I'm terrible with names. He was a big guy, a big director. I mean, big. And I think that was his innovation, that he was the biggest guy director at that time. And I want to be like that. Not big, but I want to be an innovator. So I have coined some phrases. Now, action has been used forever on Hollywood and movie making. And I don't like the word action. What I say is to my people performing is I say, go. That's simple. It's go. And instead of cut. Now, cut. See, it's harsh. It's a harsh word. It's cut. It's just negative. It connotates. I tell you the truth. I was on a set one day and I was directing, and there was an actor, and we were doing a fight scene, and he had a knife, and I yelled cut, and he was caught up in the moment, and he reached out and he slashed me, and I don't know if the camera can pick it up. I have a scar. Oh, it's on this side. It's on my left side right there. I don't know if it's picking it up clearly, but he was caught up in the emotion, and he was crazy, and that's why I yelled at him, and I said, what did you cut me for? And he said, you yelled cut, and ever since then, I don't yell cut anymore. I say, don't go anymore. Simple. Go starts the scene. Don't go anymore ends the scene. There. Now, it is catching on. I believe, actually, I'm the only one doing it at this time. It's not, but that's the point. To be creative, to be an innovator, you have to be the first. And when you are the first, and then people start saying, hey, that worked, don't go anymore. I like that. I like it. It's simple. It's concise. And then people start doing it. And all of a sudden, you get credit for that. Well, another thing I'm proud of is the fact that, there's so many books have been written, and so many things have been written online and in the bookstore, and how to make a movie and how much money it costs. And I'm telling you right now, it doesn't cost a thing. You can do whatever you want with no budget. You can do everything. And I have proved it. I've gone out and I have put in my time. Certainly, I've directed everything from children's parties to short things that I've written to I even directed Traffic. But seriously, I have made a movie completely with me. I have directed it, I've written it, I have edited it, I have acted in it. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you this film, and I'm very proud of it. And again, remember that everything was done by me. Everything. I do have another person who was an actor with me, and I will present him in a bit. But I want you to sit back and watch and enjoy a no-budget film. For all those people aspiring to be directors and actors in filmmaking, you can do it yourself. Sit back and enjoy.
So there you have it. Now, don't get mad at us if you were an actor or a director or someone in the industry who was going to tune into this to get some information on the director. We didn't promise you anything. This is just him. This is how he works. This is what he believes from a director's standpoint. So don't get mad at us. Anyway, that's the show. And by the way, next week, you want to tune in for next week, we're doing an instant contest and with a cash giveaway.
Oh,
That's
how are
right.
you going to come up with the money?
We're doing it. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
I will.
I'm not
do
lending you
it.
any money. I'm not going to lend you money.
I'm not going to ask you for money.
Yeah,
Don't worry
well,
about
you've
it.
been spending a lot lately. You know?
I know I spent a lot of money because it was Amazon. I joined Amazon. What am I supposed to do, man? There was lightning deals left and right every day, every moment of the day. There's a lightning deal. What was I going to do? Not buy stuff?
You can't promise people that.
All right. Forget about it. That's it. We're done. So be
I don't
good. Be safe.
And don't hurt anyone.
And that's okay. No,
I don't.
no, no,
Listen.
okay.
You keep doing this thing.
Well,
you don't talk to
then
me about
you
it.
come up with the good.
You don't talk to
decide
me about
give something.
anything, and I'm not
I don't
going
know.
to. Trust me.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva